everyone, this is Steph, an intern for the All-American High School Film Festival, and this week's Thursday tutorial will introduce you to the basics of editing. There are many editing programs to choose from, but the most popular in the industry are Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro, and Avid. Each program has their specific design with their strengths and weaknesses. The benefit of having these programs and other professional editing software is the ability to have more creative control over your film in post-production. However, before the more advanced lessons, we're going to break down the basics. For this tutorial, we will focus on Final Cut Pro. The version I use is Final Cut Pro 7. Before you begin, you should make sure to set up a folder with all of your project information, including the footage and an area for the project file. I never save anything on my computer, and I always use an external hard drive. For this tutorial, I made a folder labeled AAHSFF tutorial, where I will place everything. The first step is to open Final Cut and set up the scratch disk. Basically, the scratch disk holds all of your information that the program generates to preview your film while you're editing. It also acts as a main memory database that holds the history of your actions. If you mess up or lose a sequence, usually you can go back in the scratch disk and find it. I like to set all of my scratch disks to the same folder as the project file. In this case, it would be AAHSFF tutorial and then Final Cut. So click through each of the side options and set the scratch disk to the project folder. Once it's set, then Final Cut opens and it's time to save your project file. Go to File, Save As, and then name the project whatever. I'll name this AAHSFF tutorial. Then you're ready to import your footage. Again, go back to File, then Import, then from Folder, and you can also use Log and Transfer directly from a device. This saves the footage right into the project file rather than in a separate folder on a hard drive. Once you import your footage, it should appear in the project area. I usually log each of the files after that and organize them. After that, you can drag clips in and out of the timeline and start establishing your film. We will cover more post-production basics in future Thursday tutorials to come. Keep connected with everything All-American High School Film Festival at HS Film Fest.